Namaskar. Welcome to the Snake Master program. As always, we are glad to be on a journey in search of rare guests. Right now, we are in Thiruvananthapuram district at a place called Vayett near Venjaramoodu. At a dear friend's house, when an electricity board staff member came to check something, he spotted a guest lying there. I mean, the snake guest. As soon as they noticed it, it slithered away. They had laid 2 or 3 sheets there. It crawled under one of them. While they were calling us, we were attending another rescue in Thiruvananthapuram city. We couldn't make it here then. We searched and even ransacked the area, but with no luck. So now we are here at our dear friend's house at Vayett. Namaste. What's your name, son?
Guru.
Where did you see it? Right here. It climbed up from the slope below. Were there iron sheets here? No. Oh, is this a well? Kids, stay back. This is a well. So you say you saw it go inside here? Yes, it went in. And after that, you didn't go anywhere? No, we stayed right here. So it was our dear brother here who spotted it. When the electrician came, it slithered into this. Since then, they have confirmed it hasn't left. Is this a pit? Is there any opening underneath? No, this is not a pit. Just a tin sheet with some rubbish on top. So it can only move about within this space. You didn't see it come out or go anywhere. And someone has been here the whole time. So our chances of catching it are about 50-50. They say the snake didn't leave this spot, but if it went through one of these side gaps, it would be impossible to know where it went. We may focus our attention on one spot, but the snake could slip away elsewhere. Let's move the kids away from here. Make sure no one steps on anything sharp. Let us clear the space safely. Don't injure your hands or feet. We shall set these aside now so you can use them later. Nothing here, I think. Be careful, don't get hurt. Nothing visible, but this hole is well formed. It is a proper hole. Shift this too to another place. They say it went under the sheet, but we don't see anything. There is a hole here. I think I see a snake trail mark, and here another mark. There is a hole here. The soil is all loose, so there is a good chance it is hiding inside. Whoever is standing nearby, please keep watch. Hey there, the soil moved. See, the loose soil is shifting there. It's right here. Yes, there it is. I honestly thought this mission might require some hard manual labor. Look, here it is. Look at this fellow. Oh my goodness, what a beast. Look at its head. That's no ordinary thing. It is massive. If it bites, oh God, such a huge one. There it goes. Wow, Superb. We get to witness such fascinating encounters with these giant snakes right here in our very own homeland. It was only because the KCB staff member came to our dear friend's house that this guest was spotted. It looks like it is over 12 years old. Usually if an ordinary person were to see this, they would panic and collapse, even without the snake needing to bite. Just look at the size, so thick. I often think about how snakes are still found in human settlements where houses are closely packed. And we also know that the number of yards in city and town areas is dwindling. There aren't as many yards as before, yet the guests we find these days are large. So where have they been staying all this time? How are they going unseen? That's what I always wonder. Especially around November, December and January, we tend to find large male and female cobras. But after that, we don't see them for a while. Yesterday, I had 17 rescue calls and I couldn't locate 5 of them. Among the 12 I did attend, 6 or 7 were tiny cobras, found outside kitchen slabs or inside cupboards. And now here is this fully grown adult. Look at the size. Massive cobras like this still exist in our locality. But we must always stay alert. I shall repeat that. This compound is neat and well maintained. That's why we spotted it. Just below this house, back in 2013, I caught a big cobra from a woman's house. I have come here for several rescues, but the ones I find are mostly large. Maybe it is because this is a rural area. In the countryside, they have places to live and food to eat. That's the main thing. So they can go about freely, eat well and rest peacefully without any tension. Look at this. It is a full-grown adult cobra, a proper guest, likely over 12 years old. But just look at its eyes, big and round. As cobras age, their physical strength and length don't usually decline, but their tails may get damaged. When a cobra's tail hangs out of a hole, a passing mongoose can bite it off. When crossing roads, even if 99% of its body has crossed, suddenly a two-wheeler can appear and run over the tail, cutting it off. Also, if the cobra has a worm disease, it can lead to tail decay and breakage. I have seen this happen, and I learned this from experience during my journeys, not from any scientist. These are some insights I have picked up, and that is what I want to share with our viewers. Just look at this. Its body is as thick as a 2.5-inch pipe. The length is surely over 6 feet. And this is an Indian cobra, also known as Naja Naja. Some call it Vellachetti Murkan or Ottapati. Others call it Nagathan, Nagam, Sarpam, so many regional names. The cobra probably has the most names of any snake. careful. Snakebite cases are on the rise, and so are deaths. Just look at the size. I always say this. The bites of older snakes are often more dangerous, sometimes even fatal. Many of the things we share through the Snake Master program are useful to our viewers and the public at large. Let me repeat one point. During a talk, I had once said that a person bitten by a snake may get some relief if given water mixed with salt. But some doctors later commented that my statement is not valid. In traditional medicine, or let's say early treatments, salt was considered essential. People believed it should be given and encouraged others to do the same. That's what I learned more about today. This discussion is still ongoing because I know this topic well. I have had many conversations with physicians treating snake bites. I have observed and understood the symptoms that follow a bite, and I have tried to learn a lot about it. That is why I speak about the relevance of salt. I learned this from 2 or 3 seasoned traditional healers. They told me that in cases of cobra bite, when someone struggles to breathe, salt water helps. But according to modern medicine or scientific methods, that is not accepted at all. Doctors don't support it, and that is the truth. Still, let us not forget, it was once considered essential in folk medicine. Anyway, just look, both cheeks are puffed out. There is a full display of venom readiness. You can clearly see the venom glands bulging behind the eyes. And remember, the venom is never black. It is always golden, pale, yellow, or like light oil. I have consumed snake venom 919 times in my life. That's why I speak confidently to our viewers. Nothing will happen to us if venom enters the stomach. Even when it comes to household situations like water in wells or drinking pots, if a snake falls in and we just remove it, drinking that water won't cause any harm. This too is something I have learned from my own life experience. Many people have seen me on stage, on TV or elsewhere. In all those shows, I have demonstrated the safe consumption of snake venom. So now I can confidently raise awareness and say drinking venom won't harm you. Anyway, this is a proper cobra guest, more than 6 feet long. A beautiful, healthy snake. Just look at its size. Here it comes. We are very happy to present this to our dear viewers. Today we have been at Venjaramoodu in Thiruvananthapuram with our dear Ananthu. Not just Ananthu, but also his friends. One of them had once served in the army, but after an accident a few years ago, he returned home. I also met a bunch of children here. When I arrived, there were only 5 or 6 kids, but now many more. Now the snake is being bagged. Let us pack it up. So anyway, we have safely packed up this massive cobra guest. We hope our viewers enjoyed this rescue. We shall see you again in the next episode with new guests, new rescues and new stories. Until then, a heartfelt thank you from both of us to all our Snake Master viewers. Namaste.